Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to War Thunder. Today I'm going to be taking out the HE-219A7. This is a German Tier 4 heavy fighter, or night attacker slash night fighter. This thing does not get bombs of any sort. All it has is four 30mm cannons. It has two high-velocity Mark 103s, two low-velocity Mark 108s, and two 20mm MG151 cannons. Those of you who like playing Germany, you know those 20 mils are lovely. We have a max speed of 388 miles an hour with a total 360 degree turn time of 30.7 seconds. A fairly abysmal rate of climb at 10.8 meters per second, which is by far one of the slowest climb rates at this BR. We have a battle rating of 4.3. That is what BR stands for if you don't know. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a match here. So obviously the main job for a heavy fighter is to hunt down enemy bombers. This thing does not get a high altitude spawn. It does a spawn at the attacker level. However, I have come to really find a little niche right about mid-altitude with this particular aircraft, as it does really well with dealing with enemy fighters that have, gotten themselves low and slow, or attackers that nobody has went for or anything like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn off to the left here, and we're going to go to a 10-degree climb, because that's about all this thing likes to do, and it even doesn't like that at most times. And we're just going to climb our butts off. As you can see, we are losing speed as we do this 10-degree climb, which 10 degrees is nothing for most aircraft. This particular aircraft does not like to climb at all. As you can see here, we're already down to 218, 217. We're dropping airspeed fairly quickly, but we're going to climb as much as possible. And with any luck, most of the enemy team will climb off to their left as well. Alright, we're going to turn a little more left and bring ourselves down to a 5-degree climb. So we're not going to be gaining altitude as quickly, but we should start getting our airspeed back. Yep, there we go. Back up to 223, 224. And as far as the airspeed I'm going off of at the moment, I'm going off the IAS, which is indicated airspeed. So that would be what the instruments here inside the cockpit are showing. Let's see, I don't speak German, so... Okay, so there's our speedometer there, or our airspeed indicator. So right now, and that is in kilometers per hour, I have my speed set for miles per hour. So we're doing about 370 kilometers an hour at the moment. And we are way out ahead of everybody. That's not a good idea. So we're actually going to turn this bad boy around slowly so we don't bleed off too much airspeed. Gonna make a long looping circle here. Let most of our team get up here. Oh, never mind, most of our team went to the right. Well, that doesn't do me any good. I got no help. That could spell disaster for us very, very quickly. Alright, so there's two enemy attackers. Well, actually, that P-61 is technically a heavy fighter, but it can do both. A26 is absolutely an attacker. Looks like he's going to be going for... I don't know what he's going for. If it wasn't for the fact that we haven't seen most of the enemy team, I would dive on him, but... Well, he is pretty far out from anybody. And I don't see anybody up high over here. Alright, we're going to kill the throttle here. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, that's what he's going for. I didn't realize it was right over top of a bomb base. And this thing does get fast. And he just took out that entire base on his own. Alright, he's going to make a hard turn to the right, so we're going to turn left and lag into the turn here. That way we don't overshoot. We're going to give some throttle. Alright, so we're going to start catching this guy really, really fast because he just made a really sharp turn. And he's already shooting 50 cals at us. So we're going to go up. We're going to jink a little bit here. We'll try to minimize how many rounds he can get into us. As you can see, he's already doing a pretty good amount of damage with those 50 cals, so I need to get a little closer to be able to accurately hit this guy. I think his... Oh, I was about to say, I think his gunner's reloading, but nope. Just readjusting his aim. Alright, this is ridiculous, man. Now I can't catch him. We took too long on that approach. Well, that's no good. So, new problem. We have no elevator control at all. And that guy's not going to leave us alone until we're dead. So, and we don't have any gunners. Oh, I might have actually been able to save that if I'd popped, if I had brought the flaps out a little sooner. So, obviously this aircraft has a very large learning curve. And not everybody's going to have a good game in it, you know, every time. There'll be times I'll go 10, 20 games in this thing before, you know, I actually have a good game, so... We're going to try to hop into another one real quick. This is a fairly popular BR, so yep, there we go. Doesn't usually take very long at Tier 4 to get a match, so that's the nice part about playing Tier 3, 4, and 5. Mainly Tier 3 and 4. Even in ground units, it's pretty easy to get into a match. Alright, so we're going to try the same thing. Only this time, I'm not going to lag behind in that turn. I'm just going to go for it, because that just put me too far behind him, and with all the dodging, I just killed off all my airspeed. Alright, let's see, what else we got? Ooh, BF-110, okay. That is also a German heavy fighter. It's a little more recognizable heavy fighter of German design. A lot of people will know that aircraft. I do believe that depends on... Okay, so that's the G2, so he's going to have maybe... I think he only gets one 30 mil, and then I think he gets two 20 mils and two 15s. So he's got pretty heavy firepower in his own right. And as you can see, he climbs a whole lot better than we do. Mr. Tater. Alright. Wow, our fighters are going to take forever. That was a Helldiver. Good luck. Let's see, we got a BV-238, so we got a Flying Whale, B-25, and another Helldiver. Okay. Let's see if we can't form up with this BF-110. Give him a little wing waggle. No, you're just gonna ignore me? Cool. Alright, we also got a DO-335, KI-100, LA-5, FW-190, J-26, which is a P-51 Mustang, in the Swedish tree, 109, KI-61, another KI-100, C-205, and a Zero. Alright, we got some enemy fighters down low. And we got a B-17 up high. Again, this thing, even though it's a heavy fighter and it's meant to destroy bombers, we don't have the horsepower or the rate of climb to get up there in a reasonable amount of time. I also don't like being this far out ahead when all the fighters are behind me. So we're going to turn around towards them and wait for our friendly fighters to engage. And how much you want to bet? There's going to be about 4 of them that go for that B-25, because that always happens. And then they die, because they're too low and they're too slow. What really worries me are these 2 P-61s that are up really high. Those things have 4 20mm M3 cannons apiece. Jesus, those guys over there just got wrecked. Well, okay, only 2 went for the B-25, so that's better than to be expected. Alright, that B-17 is turning around, which means he's dropped his payload. Man, I wish I had some good airspeed. Zero's trying to get up to him as well. I don't know what this B-17 is doing, but we might actually be able to get up here and get this guy. No enemy fighters have even gotten to this altitude, so that's a good thing. And on the another plus side, B-17s are really, really slow. Our engines are going to stay warm trying to get up here, though. He's up so high, he's making a contrail now. Come on. Alright, we're going to lower our rate of climb, our angle of attack here. Get some airspeed. If I can get within a kilometer, I may be able to snipe this guy. Oh, you just made a mistake. ideal thing that I would like to do right now is catch him, get under him, pull up, and give him a quick burst. See what that does. With luck, it would kill him. Without luck, it may just do some minor damage. Let's just hope he stays focused on that 0. That 0 is trying to catch him. Okay, that's a dead B-17. And he's hitting us hard with 50 cals. And of course the 0's gonna try to steal our kill because he's a jerk. Alright, so we got a fuel leak. Surprisingly, it doesn't look like we have an oil leak, so that's good. Alright, let's see if we can't help these guys down here. F6F, P51 just stalled. Alright, F6F is priority target unless the P51 goes in. Alright, so F6F, because he's about to be prime real estate. Oh, dang it. Good shooting by the KI-100 there, but would have been nice if I would have had just a little more time to get that guy. And he got the P51. Nice. P51 thinks I'm going to come up for him, and that is not going to happen, because that's just really, really dumb. Are you coming down on me? Yep, yep. Yes, you are. We're going to kill the throttle here. We're going to try to get him to overshoot here. Yep. That doesn't feel good, does it? It's just a wingtip, but he's not going to be flying too good. Which means that our friendly KI, yeah, nice. He bailed. He bailed out before our friendly could finish him. Well, I guess now, because there's only one guy left, and he's definitely a bomber. We might as well kill some ground targets. That overshoot actually worked quite well. Just wish I could have got a little slightly better hits on the P51. It would have been ideal. Oh, wait, no. We might have a head-on pass here with this F8F. This is a Grumman F8F Bearcat. This guy is probably gonna have 20 mils, if he's even paying attention. Oh, I whipped the shot. Man, he is cooking too. Wow. I mean, he is absolutely moving. We're gonna cook our engines here, because if that KI-61 can keep him moving, it'll give us an opportunity to close the gap. That Bearcat's just like, whatever, man, I'm out of here. Okay, now he's got 2 friendlies on him, which is making him have to move even more. I don't think we're going to catch this guy. I don't think any of us are going to catch this guy. Good lord, he is gone. He's outrunning everybody on my team. Alright, we're going to turn this little bit of speed we got into some altitude, because he's definitely going to make a return trip. Or he may try to dogfight the 109 one-on-one. Alright, looks like... okay, took the bomb base. Okay. What are you doing, dude? You running? Or are you gonna fight? He's gonna fight. Okay. Are you stupid enough to take a head on? Yes, you are. Oh, crap. Note to self. You're not light and nimble. Alright, well... I really wish this recording program that I used showed me how long I was recording. Because I really don't want to make really long videos. But at the same time, I don't want to make them too short either. We're going to order that, and we'll pick a crew later. Alright. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Sorry, not a lot of kills. This aircraft, again, it's got its own little niche. If used properly, it can be absolutely devastating. I've had plenty of times where I've outflown planes that I shouldn't have outflown. This thing, if you get it down to 200 miles an hour and you bring the flaps out for, you know, long enough to fully extend, you can actually cause a lot of planes to just blow right by you like you're sitting still. And usually when that happens, they will cut back and cross in front of you, giving you a nice easy gunshot on them. I've done that countless times. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that notification bell. That way, or hit subscribe and hit that notification bell just so you know when I upload the next one. I do, again, plan on getting these out a little more regular now. Especially with a lot of stuff work-related settling down for the most part. I do plan on making videos on other games as well. I've got one that I'm looking at right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to record it or not. I am going to try to figure out how it plays first. From there, I'll decide whether or not I want to make that another series here on the channel. But in the meantime, take it easy, and I will catch you guys in the next one.